What is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in to yet another stream of the Bazaar. We're ripping straight in today with a little bit more cooking up with the Jules star. Let's get straight into it. Get Wavy yesterday was saying that Jules is broken. It's taken me a little bit to kind of figure out, but yes, now I unfortunately would have to agree. She is pretty dang broken. But in saying that, she is a lot of fun. Oh, I can't not. I freaking love the Durian. I've done a few Durian builds so far, and they've just been such fun. Just so much fun. I think we're gonna rip in straight with the Haunted Kimono. That's obviously pretty great. That's not going to do anything, so yeah, we'll just hold it like that. Haunted Kimono, that should be an easy win. I'm interested to know how the silk scarf would work with the apron. Because they're obviously quite similar items. Yeah, they're quite similar items. So I think getting silk scarf, apron, durian would be a very cool combo. Yeah, I'm not too sure how that'd work in the end. But yeah, hope everyone's having an awesome Friday. Happy Friday or Friday. Hope you all had a great end to your week, and hopefully you're doing something exciting this weekend. I'm doing a cooking class. Not a cooking class, a pottery class. So I'm quite excited for that. Right, Toxic Lalu. Poison equal to this item's regen. Gain regen. Is there there are items that reproc that increase the amount of regen you have, and this is going to poison directly correlated with that. Toxic butter sounds pretty cool. And then we got restorative sorbet. I think we're gonna go with the toxic Lao. Toxic Lao. We do have that scarf as well. So hopefully we get that that shield spot shortly. But in the meantime, we are going to go to Curio to grab some bronze items to buy and to sell to increase our silk scarf capacity. I like the turmeric egg as well. That actually is a pretty good economy bank, I guess you could call it. So we're gonna grab that as well. There's no... Oh, there's scaling on the seaweed. So probably gonna find it a bit tough because of the seaweed. But as long as we can out-shield, then we are sweet. Oh, that is crazy. To get extreme comfort already is actually going to make it really difficult. But yeah, look how much damage we got on that Durian already. We just need that shield spot. Oh. Nice, we got a tie there. That's all good.
Have you been naughty, buddy? Have you been naughty?
I don't know, like, obviously we can just buy stuff for the sake of it, for the silk scarf. But there's nothing here that's really jumping out at me. Potentially the pasta. But there's nothing really that I'm like, yep, that is awesome. When you go Bex, I haven't won a game of basketball in a little bit. We're up by 6, down by 3, up by 7. That's a win. Nice bit of gold, bit of XP. That's always good. We did stuff up because we do need a weapon going up against Eccentric. So unfortunately, we're going to have to take on the coconut crab. There's actually a stack of poison here. I wonder if we would have beat Eccentric Ether. Probably not. Probably not. But yeah, we got the win there. That's all that matters. Crusher Claw. Deal damage equal to the highest shield items you have. Your shield items gain plus 20 shield for the fight. One of your slots becomes chilled. Very nice. That. We're gonna go grab another skill. Awesome. Get that to silver. That's cool. And we'll go medium items and see what we grab. Birthday cake we will take. I'm kind of intrigued of just running it like this for the time being. Awesome, we got another Durian. Heated burn equal to 20% of this item's shield. You know what? I really want both of these. So we're going to sell that. We're going to get rid of that. Cool. That's giving us plenty of gold to grab the blueberry pie and the microwave. I don't know. Ooh. I'm genuinely just tempted just to run it as is. Deal damage equal to the highest shield of items you have. So that's already dealing 80. Your shield items gain plus 20. We're shielding pretty often at this point as well. Yeah, let's just see how it goes. Obviously, if it is too slow, we'll whip in the microwave. But I think the damage alone should be enough to hold out. Oh wow. rolling pin with Shadowed Cloak. That actually looks pretty good. Permanently gaining a little bit of damage there as well, which is nice. It's quite a good build we're going up against. I think ours might just be a little bit better, but yeah, we'll find out shortly, won't we? Yep, that's it, done. Awesome, happy with that. Certainly is a little bit slow, but once we get that next level, get to level 4, we should have the space to bring in that microwave. Rice cooker is interesting. I think we're still a bit too early for that. Excellent vintage. I don't mind that either. It's getting tough for sure. I really just want to find the apron. Wow. Wowee. Okay. I think we're off the. Okay, we'll get rid of the butter. Getting a gold durian already. That's a send. That's fantastic. Well, we'll take a small burn item. Magma core, cool. Who do I want to go up against? Sure, we'll go up against Whole by Cool again. I feel like with the gold durian, we should be strong enough now. Ooh, come on. Go. Just a little bit too late on that one. That's right, I think we've hit. Yeah, we're good. Happy with that. Nice, bit more crits. Upgrade a bronze tier item. I think I'm gonna upgrade the birthday cake. Just because that shield's equal to crit chance. Obviously, if we start giving it 10% crit chance, it's gonna feel better. We're gonna eat at fins. Get some more shield. And I think we're gonna do this. Yeah. Yeah. This feels weirdly right. I'm gonna go with the basket. Sell the magma core. Alright, let's run that. So we're gonna run that, we'll see how that goes. I do need to start attending the chocolate stores. So that we can start scaling our silk scarf. The crusher claw is actually working really brilliantly with everything else. It is a super slow build, but I'm actually pretty stoked with it. Get Wavy is currently on a 5-stream streak. He's got 450 potion points. What up, gamer? Mate, thank you so much for tuning into another one. Thank you so much for the stream streak as well. That is freaking awesome. Big up to Get Wavy. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. Mate, not much. It's Friday. So, yeah, very happy to have survived the week. I've just started a new job this week as well. So, oh, sorry, last week. So this is week 2 of the new job. So pretty happy to have survived so far. Awesome. Selling off a few bronze items. I am assuming that these count towards... Yep, sweet. How are you going, my man? What's been going on in your world? Oh yeah, new jobs are always dope. Yeah, I'm super stoked about it. It's been a long time coming. I've been working very hard to get the job, and then yeah, finally got offered the position and start date and everything. Started 2 weeks ago, and yeah, it's been very intense start, but good. So really happy about that. But yeah, it's going to open so many doors for me as well, so I'm freaking stoked. What about you, man? How's your week been? What's been going on? When you shield, your weapons gain 3 damage for the fights. Stop it. Sells health and shield items. I know we were supposed to go get chocolate, but... kind of think that this is actually... Well, this is better because this has regen as well, so I'm going to chuck that in instead. Oh. I'm going to do this. Let's just see how this goes. I actually think I prefer doing what I had before, but we'll see how this looks. I'm good, just chilling. Glad to hear it, bro. Glad to hear it. Alright, that's an L. Dang. Dude, I still can't get over that run yesterday. Like, far out. Such a clutch. I was so stoked with that. When you use another food item, charge just 1 second. This is definitely going to come in clutch. But we're going to wait until that opportunity arises. It's amazing when the perfect combo of skills and everything comes together. 100%. It was just like such a focus on scaling and getting everything to kind of work, and then all of a sudden it just went, but it was crazy as well, because it was not in any way a perfect build. It was just definitely very lucky. I'm not going to deny that. Very lucky, but also it was so fun because every battle I really could have lost. Like, it was such a close thing. Yes, I had an insane amount of shield, but it was super slow. So if I'd come against someone that could do a bit more damage faster or something like that, had a one-shot build, I'm done, you know. That was fun. I want some chocolate here. I think it's time I get rid of the crusher claw. I'm gonna bring that in. I'll do that. Oh, whoa! It gets plus 250 shield. Okay, that's not bad. Plus multicast. And cooldown is reduced by 2 seconds, so 6. That's actually sick. All right. The Crusher Claw's good. How much damage is that doing? 110. How does it calculate the shield? Deal damage equal to the highest shield. Deal damage equal to the highest shield of the items that you have. Well, that's 77 plus 30, so 110, so it must round up, or it has a plus 3. Okay, there we go. Which with this we'll do 250. 250 plus 30. Whichever item on the board has the highest shield at the time. That's 250 plus that says me 253. It's too slow, and I don't think we're gonna make it work. I don't know if that was the smartest move. But it made sense. Let's grab a silver tier food. That's what we get. Pretty sure we literally just sold that. We'll go to the docks, grab a shield item. Let's see what we get. When you use a small item, charge this 1 second. Very cool. Here's your food. Alright, we're just gonna chuck that in. You know what? I'm just gonna stick with this for now. I know this isn't ideal, but I feel like it gives us the best chance of winning. I prefer to have more shield, be slower, than less shield, but be a bit faster. Alright, we're up against a poison build as well. So, potentially this could work out quite well. Bang. Oh, he's got a really good amount of heal. So we have to one-shot him. This is where it gets really annoying. Yeah, we're done. Alright, down to 11 prestige. So we got max 3 lives. When you use an adjacent weapon, it gains plus 10 damage to the fight and charge this 1. And then charge of food. When you use an adjacent weapon, we are only going to have I'm quite intrigued by this actually. When you use an adjacent weapon, it gains +10 damage for the fight and charges 1 second. And then that charges a food. I actually really don't dislike that. And then when you use an adjacent tool, charge this 1 second. That's kind of cool as well. I'm not going to use that one, but I do like the concept of it. And then we're going to whip these in because of the crits. We'll pop that like so. Cool beans. I think that works. Upgrade a silver tier item. I will. I don't know what I want to upgrade. I'm going to upgrade that. I've got no idea if this is actually viable, but it looks fun. Okay, it's not terrible. It's not great. Go to the aerodrome. Improve your weapons. Give us an enchant. Let's freaking go. Oh, you're kidding. What do we need? We need 10 to enchant it. Or I can just get it to diamond. Alright, what's this going to give us? 2, 3, 7, 9. I might get rid of cutting board actually. It's not a weapon build, so I'm kind of missing out here. So I'm going to get rid of cutting board. I'll hold that. I think I'm going to get rid of blueberry pie as well. Yeah, done. And we're going to enchant that. Is that slow? Is that a slow or is that icy? Heavy. Sweet. Oh! Shits. That's freaking annoying. Alright, when you shield weapons gain more damage. It's super duper annoying where that's fallen. Because it's heavy, we need to move that across. Which absolutely sucks. That's... yeah, so we're just going to need to get another another heated spot later in the game. But I'm definitely keeping... I think I would definitely keep the scarf and the basket. Because of sharp corners, they're going to cast additional times. If we can get some kind of, when you crit, charge your other items, that'll work really, really well. That's pretty much what we want to do, is what they've got here. Haste your food for 2 seconds. Haste your food for 2 seconds. I was like 8 haste. Yeah, well, okay. Drone vs drone builds is just who's got the faster item. Much to it. If you have 3 or more shield items, they gain plus 40 shield for the fight. That is sick. That is really cool. I would assume that that would work with the Durian build. So I'm going to whip that in. Am I going to see Wink? Hell to the no, 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 no. I hate Wink. When you slow, gain 3 regen for the fight. Wow. Alright, we're also kind of ripping into some... We're going down the path of some slows here as well, which is interesting. At least that's the path that we're being led down. The other question is, do I want to... The other question is, I got a 10 win with Wink and satisfy the itch, never again. I have gone with Wink maybe 2 or 3 times, and every time it just gives me an aneurysm. It is incredibly hard to navigate, or at least I find it incredibly hard to navigate. So I'm like, good. Yeah, I think you do it once to explore, and then you're good, 100%. Banu works so well with sharp corners. It's kind of get 2 Banus. I don't know. I'm gonna run like that for now. I don't think we can take Thug, so I'm just gonna go for Treasure Turtle. I've encountered Wink a fair bit. I very rarely encounter the Colt, which is annoying because I feel like I'd be more open to doing the Colt experience than Wink. That's a sentence you never think you'd say in your life. This showcase is actually so good. Colt is very fun. Yeah, I've got to do it, I think, just once, maybe twice, but I'm pretty sure just once. All right, we need to sell more food, so we'll sell that. Do I want to keep Luau? I don't know if I want to keep Luau. When you slow, gain 3 regen for the fight. I'm not. And we're going to go get some chocolate. And what do we want? We'll go for gold items first. We do have a bit of gold as well. Teach. Obsidian core is nuts and it goes infinite if you enchant it with Radiant. I didn't know that. That would go freaking crazy. First time you use an item, each fight haste 1 food item for 2 seconds. First 6 times use your rightmost item, each fight charge a freeze item. First time use a large item, charge. Street food just looks crap. I'm gonna reroll here. First 8 times you haste each fight charge a tool 1 second. Cool. First time you use a tool, each fight charge 2 food for 1 second. First 4 times you slow each fight charge a regen item 1 second. Ha. Ha ha ha. We're gonna go working hard because that is basically a self-proc. Sweet. This item's cooldown is reduced by 2 seconds. This one has +1 multicast. That's awesome. And we're we're gonna go. Alright, let's see how this goes. This could end up once again with an unsatisfying trip to the enchantment, and then from there we'd have to try and make a comeback to get us another tenner. Let's see how this goes. Hey, oh, that's not happy with that. Not happy. We're way too slow. Enchants. Crit enchant on the birthday cake. I don't know if it's even worth doing the crit enchant on the birthday cake. Maybe on the basket? Because then that gives it 100% crit. And then I guess we can look for an item that charges based on crit. I think I'm going to do that instead, actually. I don't know if this makes any sense at all. But I feel like we could get... Call me freaking goated. Holy shit. How did I know? Genuinely. Like, how did I do that? When you crit with a food, charge... I don't know how I did that. Alright, that's sick. Reduce the cooldown of adjacent food by 5% for the fight. What is it? When you crit with a food, charge one food 1 second. First 8 times you haste each fight, charge a tool 1 second. Okay, so we still need something that hastes. But we can't use a microwave now. Or do we still want to use the microwave? I guess we just keep the microwave, hey. Charge of food 3 seconds. First. Alright. We're gonna get rid of showcase. We're gonna get rid of bandages. Get rid of silk scarf. That gives us 8. We'll grab the decanter. The decanter is just a precaution in case we do find something that essentially works with all of that. I do want to keep Banu. And I'm gonna go grab some chocolate. Alright. We'll go car conductor. I want to see how this works. Takes a second to get started. That didn't work at all. When you crit with a food, charge 1 food. It's still so slow. We need to upgrade that. Hopefully we get the opportunity to upgrade it. Alright, get a consultation to improve the kitchen. Give us another fire spot. Awesome. That actually works brilliantly. Upgrade a silver or lower tier item. I guess I'm just going to upgrade the microwave. That goes down to a 7-second cooldown. That goes to a 5-second cooldown. Okay, I'm going to do that. I think that is more crucial. Alright. I believe that this is GG. But we shall see. I believe it's GG, but we shall see. Hopefully the slow comes in clutch. The haste is working okay. Far out. That's so annoying. Oh, because it was actually like a freaking decent build. Especially with the crits going. It's just too slow. Terrible. Yeah. I deserve that. Terry's sad. That was so annoying. Alright. We got skillet. This is a funny one. Alright, we need to pass the maker. Good bit of econ. And we'll go fins. Go Pyro. If you are tuning into the stream, thank you so much. Hope you are having an absolutely awesome Friday, and let me know what you've got planned for the weekend. If you've got anything excited coming up, love to know. What are you getting up to this weekend, Get Wavy?
What can I say? With a knife.
Give us a nice burn. Give us a nice fiery something. A friend from Greece is in town, so we're hanging out Saturday at my house. Then Sunday we're going to go see my wife's parents before they leave town for a few weeks. Very, very nice. I love Greece. I went to Athens in 2018 and it's such a beautiful country, beautiful people, and obviously the food. They have the best food. I think Greek food is probably one of the like most under the radar good foods. That would be a great trip. So much stuff to see. Yeah. It's yeah, Athens is obviously like just such a historical place. So it's like you go, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It's just obviously like just so drenched in history that around every corner it feels like you're in the BC times. I don't know, like it's yeah crazy to think about. I think we can take on Ethel.
I'm faster than lightning.
Let's see. I have a feeling we're good here.
And what was rather beautiful was she used to help him a lot with his tricks. And one of the things that she would do before he went off into his tent, or to jump into the sea or whatever it was, she would pass him a tiny key with a kiss before she left him and he went off. And when he was then in the water, he would use the key to unlock the padlocks. So in many ways, by passing him that key, she was keeping an eye on his life, making sure that
Nice.
he would be safe, that he would come out of it.
We got a massive durian.
Discounts for peace.
What do you do here? When you get force field and an apron, you're kind of screwed. Oh, I actually probably should have kept the pasta maker. When you buy food, sick. Time to just buy every food we see. It's like, I don't want to do this build because I've literally just been like recycling this build for the last 3 days. But unfortunately, it's a sick build. Let's see how this goes. Nom nom nom. Yep. I think it's tough to say whether I prefer the force field or the Durian, because obviously the force field has a 1 second slower cooldown, but doesn't have the doesn't have any slow, but at the same time, it also doesn't need to be on freaking heated or cooled tiles. So there's like a lot of give and take there, but I think Apron, Force Field, excellent vintage. I think we're kind of golden here. I don't know. I don't want to jinx it. But yeah, let's just run freaking hard and fast. I am going to swap the side of where I have the force field. Yeah. Alright, time to, as Get Wavy just said, nom 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 and eat some fucking foods. Nice. Alright. I don't think we are going to dick around. Hi gaming, what is going on? I am doing excellent. It's a Friday, hard to complain. How about yourself? What's going on? This is sorry, real quick, Get Wavy. This is the item I was talking about yesterday. The bread knife. Deal damage equal to double your regen. Imagine if we had that. We'd do like 6,000 damage every 4 seconds. Like crazy. As opposed to 10 seconds with the as opposed to 10 seconds with the soul ring. Yeah. I'm trying to remember, what was the item? Oh, actually, I might grab this just to hold in case we do get the hammock. I can't remember what it was called. Was it a hammock? Just got back from our cruise, now catching up on the new Path of Exile League. Very nice. How is it? And have you encountered Musk yet? When you destroy one of your food, double this item's damage for the fight. When you use a food, this gains +5 damage for the fight. Really enjoying it. It's lots of QOL they added in, which is shocking. I am sorry to do this, but I'm going to need QOL translated to me. Really enjoying. It's lots of quality of life they added in, which is shocking. I'm sorry to do this, but I'm gonna need you to dumb it down for me. I'm stupid. I'm like one of these people, and this is definitely tooting my own horn. Like, I think I'm smart, and then someone says something, and I'm just like, oh, yeah, nah, I'm not that smart. Like, I definitely, like moments like this, reality checks me really hard. Yeah, we're gonna go for medium items. Alright, I do not know what is... I don't know what's optimal here. This gives us... Let's say we get it to 120 shield. So give us 120, 240. this will give us 50, 100 plus 50% crit. So this could potentially give us 200 every 6 seconds. Whereas this could potentially give us 200 every 4 seconds. And we could put this in instead of excellent vintage, which would give us $50 and 10 burn. No. Okay. Alright, so we're just gonna farm that. Grab that, and then we'll hold on to those. I am gonna crit onto the apron.
Alright, so quality of life is American gaming slang. Normally they are too hardcore and they game and normally they're too
Normally Path of Exile games are too hardcore and the game is a pain in the rear. Waste your time, etc. Now the added features that enhance gameplay makes many things less of a headache, more enjoyable. There we go. Okay.
So would that be like
Essentially making the game less grindy, I guess? Is that the best way to interpret that?
Finally, some space for that blunder.
That's so... Oh, I freaking hate Jules. Correct, they added features to reduce unnecessary grinding. Nice. I'm glad I actually understood that. Sorry, I just did a really dumb... I just went really dumb for a moment. And I was screaming about something that actually wasn't a big issue at all. Yeah, sweet. Problem solved. I was like, I hate Jules because it's always freaking weird slots and tough spots. And then I'm like, oh wait, hang on, I can just swap these around. And problem solved. Yeah, I'm sorry if you're watching this and saying to yourself, you're literally just doing the exact same build that you just did. I know. But it's just like... It's just sick. How did you get those items so early on Dooley? Because of the force field? Yeah, nice. I just got lucky when I was versing Etherite or whatever her name is. I did do one Dooley run. And it was an epic fail. So I haven't played Mac in a little while, actually. I did try a run with... Oh my god, I can't remember the characters that are out at the moment. I heard that is not Dooley, gotcha. I can't tell if you're trolling or not. I hope you are, or else I'm really mean. When he's slow... No, I'll grab hot food. I'm gonna get rid of excellent vintage. Yeah, this works so well with Chocolate Coin too. I have never seen this character. Oh shit, okay, sorry. Nah, sorry, Pie. Yeah, shit, sorry, dude. Yeah, so this is Jules. So Jules is a brand new character who, yeah, as Get Whatever just said, dropped whilst you're on the cruise. She is a monster, or her character is based on a monster mum chef. So all of her items are basically food related or apparel / tool. Pretty much she is a shield / burn character. So opposed to, let's say, Mac, who Mac is primarily like a poison regen character. She's kind of more shield burn focused. Very, very cool, lot of synergies. However, one interesting thing about her is she has these hot or cool plates, which change your items. So for example, the sorbet shields 20, freezes an item for 1 second, but if you put it on the chilled spot, when you crit, charge this 1 second. So we've got this on the shield spot because we've got this item, the birthday cake, that every 4 seconds has a 40% chance to crit. Therefore, if it crits, it's charging our sorbet, potentially giving us some freeze, also giving us shield, which then in turn procs our force field. She is freaking epic. This is probably my 10th game with her. And hence the reason. Yes. Yeah. Poison. Okay, actually, yes and no. So poison builds are definitely a big threat, but at the same time, with a build like this, if we're not getting weapon damage or burn damage, our shields aren't getting reduced, and we have regen, so we're able to kind of I don't know, we can counteract it. It's yeah, because like if we're not getting burnt or having any shield reduced, then our force field procs dealing damage equal to our shield. So I guess she doesn't have a real counter. Normally poison bypasses shield. Yeah, but we have, like, she has quite strong regen abilities. So it's not... I don't know. She's quite broken. I think that's the only way to really put it. Yeah, first time you use a tool, each fight charge 2 food for 1 second. That's so sick. Normally poison does bypass shield, but she has very strong regen abilities as well. So it's... yeah, she's freaking unique. Definitely the most broken character. Well, okay, I'm not saying definitely the most broken because I don't know. Dueling is really challenging to go 10 wins. I do quite a bit, but I notice his items are weaker compared to other classes. I haven't played enough Dueling to know. I know that Mac is not easy to win with at the moment. This will be yeah, that's a loss. I do want to play a little bit more Dueling.
and learn him. But I think at the moment my priority is just to get into legend, or get myself back into legend rank, and then from there figure it out. Extreme comfort, 100%. We are taking that here. I'm going to sell bread knife. I don't want to, but I really want extreme comfort. And we will grab a small food item. So we keep buying and selling food is to charge up our apron. When you buy a food, this gains plus 20 shield. So in case you were wondering. But yeah, you can have a look. This is how it affects the poison build. So you'll see what I'm talking about. Because Gorgon Noble will chuck a fair bit of poison on us, but won't take down our shield. So then we have the opportunity to scale pretty strong. And that's basically how it goes against Mac every time. So Macs are pretty non-existent at the moment. Get wavy. Have you seen anyone rip a cheese wheel? Sweets. I'm gonna yeah, so we do this, sell that, get our 8, then buy birthday cake. So every day that's getting 15% crit chance. I'm so stoked with how this is starting to turn out. Alright, let's see how we go against this Mac. Ooh! Oh, that's sick. That's a nice build, actually. Alright, so no crit there. Yeah, pie. This is exactly what I'm talking about, right? So you got like a pretty standard Mac build here. Used to be good. Now, the trick to Duel is getting together a good dinosaur build. They are the most powerful. I'll have to remember that. I have seen some of the dinosaur builds. The Dualtron builds look super fun too. Foundation Reaper. I really yeah, I really want to. I saw this one build the other day. I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, the Ballista. It was like an insta Ballista like slaughter. It was so sick. Primal Core, Launcher Core, and Crit Core are my usual picks. Companion is good. You can break the other player's items to where they are helpless. That's sick. I went up against... Oh, we got a temple ticket. That's sick. We're gonna go Aerodrome as well. Does Stell have shield items? Can't think if Stell has any good like shield. We're just gonna go small items here. Oh, sorry. Sorry, get wavy.
It's kind of tough with Jules. I think this is the one thing that I'm like noticing about her, and that I maybe don't love about her, is she kind of doesn't have. When using adjacent food, charges 1 second. Food, sweet. Yeah, the one thing that I don't love about Stell, sorry, not Stell, about Jules, is that she doesn't have a real reason to use other players' items. Like, sweet, actually that's so good. I'm gonna go to Nufu here as well. I don't want to, but getting Alacrity just makes an insane amount of sense here. You sell this, you get crit equal to that, so we earn 24. Yeah, that's fine. That's going to put us above 50% crit anyway. Sweet, everything's looking really good. Yeah, so one thing I don't like about Jules is that when you play Jules, you kind of want to stick with her items. Like, obviously there's the exceptions with like Soul Ring, what we did the other day, and stuff like that. But essentially her items are just so good on her own. That you don't really have like a reason to wander off. I'm wondering what's better here, with the Honeycomb or the Freeze. We'll try with the Honeycomb for now. Sorry, I don't know if that makes any sense from rambling. $71 regen on the pig already is pretty insane. Has he got... Oh! Come on, hold. Oh, far out. I hate it when this happens. Come on. He's out regenning. There we go. Boom. Done. Gets in. Alright. We're holding on the Honeycomb there. I think that made the difference because we got that up to 130 from 50. So having a bit of scaling definitely freaking helps. I also really don't like that gumballs don't count towards apron. I know obviously it would make it ridiculously OP, but hey, it would be sick. But in saying that, I am getting them so that we can get basket propped up. Right, adjacent items gain shield for the fight equal to this item's shield. Have they... Am I correct in assuming that this is no longer a... that this is now patched? Or, not patched, but hotfixed? Is this one of the things that they hotfixed? We're gonna go up against Joyful Jack. I do believe this is hotfixed because I think you used to be able to do this and then it kind of loop. Or did that work? No, that was all from apron
Oh, I really thought it was going to give us... Adjacent items gain plus shield for the fight equal to this item's shield. Okay, I get it. Because you're able to give it more shield, okay. So you want it like that. We want that to stay there. And then bring that in. What's shielding more at the moment? That's 83. That's 51 plus 5. Oh, when you heal again. Oh, I didn't realize we also. I forgot we had extreme comfort. Cool. Alright, we're gonna go to the cupboard, grab some ice cubes. Cool. Let's get crit skills. Let's have a look. +5 or +8. I think we're gonna go +8. Normally I wouldn't, but in this circumstance, I think it makes sense. Nice, we got some multicast there as well. That's awesome. I'm contemplating. No, that doesn't make sense. That's better. Thanks so much to everyone who is tuning in on this Friday afternoon. I hope you're all having an awesome end to the week. Thank you so much for your viewership. Always appreciated. If there's anything I can do to make your viewing experience better, or if there's any games you want to see me play, just let me know. Dang. Sells haste, slow, cooldown items, or we can upgrade a silver item. What does an upgrade on the force field do? Is it reducing CDR? Oh, it just increases the shield. Okay, that's not really worth it. Is that still bronze? That's still bronze. Does basket reduce CDR? Okay, basket does reduce CDR, so we're going to do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Take that down to 6 seconds after. Okay. So we'll grab some more chocolate bars. Yes, it's not ideal, but I want to grab that, bring that down. We're going to see Cosmic Rock. Hopefully we can get some more CDR there as well. Just try and bring the cooldown of everything down. The cooldown of everything down? Yeah? I don't know. Bang.
So it's activating 3 times. It's taking that up to 35 on that second proc. It's giving 45 across. It's really not doing much. Grab a shield item. I don't know what to do in this situation where we're not really using any of our plates. So there's not really much point to use a plate, is there? I think I'm just gonna get a food here. I don't know if that's dumb. I feel like it is really dumb. That was so stupid. Because then you get shit like this. No, I can't use this without chili.
Alright. I would say Path of Exile, but not sure you want to go down that rabbit hole. Might steal your time in life. Lol.
Dude, I'm keen. I will be completely honest with you. I know very little about Path of Exile, except for the fact that Elon Musk is the greatest gamer, the greatest Path of Exile player in the world. But I'm definitely willing to try most games. And if they're a time sink, let's freaking go. Alright, when you freeze, this is chilled for 2 seconds and gains plus 30 shield for the fight. When you use a small item, charge this 1 second. Large learning curve, but you seem to be patient and willing to research and learn stuff. I know you didn't mean that as a compliment, or maybe you did, but thank you. I really appreciate that from a compliment perspective. But I do... This is the thing, right? Like, I'm patient, but I'm also not. It's... I don't know if patient is the word to describe it. I would say... determined? I did, it is a compliment. Thank you, Pi, I appreciate that. I'm gonna go with determined. Yeah, I think determined. Calculated. Calculated, yeah. But it's like if I don't know how to do something, then I get incredibly frustrated at myself for not knowing, like, for not understanding a concept or knowing how to do something. And then I put a lot of energy into working out why or how to do it to be better. So I think it's just a need to be good. Like I said to my girlfriend yesterday, she's like, you play this game so much, and I'm like, yeah, I know. And she's like, do you like it? I'm like, yeah. She's like, if you don't like it, why do you play it? I'm like, it's not that I don't like it. It's just I have this need to be good at it. And it's frustrating, but I think for that reason, you're right, that Path of Exile will probably be a time sink, because I know that it's a very competitive game. Which also, I'm keen to try. Alright. So, we kind of just broke the game again.
we've got a 65% crit chance apron now with double shield. Oh, sweet, we get the temple as well. So we get to enchant something at the end of this, which is exciting. I'm gonna go Toxic Flames because poison doesn't make us want to cry as much as I actually just realized having... No, I don't think we're healing or regenerating enough for that to be good. We'll see. You can go at your own pace, but there is a ton to know, so you will have to be patient in learning everything. Super deep game with lots to get involved with. Alright, I'm going to finish this game, and then I'm going to have a look at some gameplay, and then I'll make a decision. But I just want to replay this because I completely missed what happened. But I think we just absolutely stomped. That just gave us 3,000 shield. That is crazy. The shielded ape. It's like Diablo, but I think way better. Okay, I liked Diablo apart from the grind. But if you're saying it's not as grindy anymore, then that could work. Oh, there was nothing in there for us. Can I take on Quomats? I actually think I want to take on Mythkeeper with the hopes of getting... Okay, I'm going to have a look at the monsters here because I genuinely just want to make the correct decision. Alright, so Quomats. When an enemy uses a weapon, charge a relic. So we've got no relics. So yeah, Quomats doesn't really apply here. Greenheart Temple. While you're shielded, your weapon cooldowns are reduced. Okay, that definitely applies. When you poison, charge this 2 seconds. Okay, Greenheart Guardian could work. And then we've got Mythkeeper. Your shield items have plus shield equal to 100-200% of the poison on your enemy. But then we have the Zoot Flute. Adjacent items have crit chance when you crit charge this, and then that slows. So the Zoot Flute is pretty sick. I think I'm going to go Mythkeeper here for the Zoot Flute. Oh, it is grindy, but you feel the progress the whole way. Okay, that's good. Yeah. It's definitely like a 50-50 game for me, because I'm like, I remember how I felt playing Diablo, playing Borderlands, but at the same time, like, games like WoW definitely like encapsulated me, and they're super grindy, or like Fly FF back in the day was like another really good example. All right. This gets interesting. We don't really have much haste, and I don't know what's proccing the most. That's every 4 seconds. When using adjacent food. So that's 1, 2, 3. Alright, I'm going to see what Honeycomb is versus Basket. Hasten Iron for 2 seconds, okay. And then Basket. Basket's Hasten Iron for 1 second. Oh, we're doing 2 items, okay. And then we also got Slow, but we're not really doing anything with Slow.
I think I like Honeycomb being our hasting tool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. Oh, also, if I gave it slow, I just clocked it as well. If I gave it slow, it would just increase the slow on it already. So it wouldn't be exactly what I want. Oh, I can't put that on the heat. Can I? I mean, I can put on the heat, but now our shielded apron has less crit. So it's not really what I want to do. Alright, at the start of each fight, enchants a non-enchanted item with obsidian. For the fight, this has +1 multicast for each obsidian item you have. When you freeze, poison, or burn, charge this 1 second. This item's cooldown is reduced by 1 second for each other relic you have. When you sell this, enchant your leftmost item with obsidian. Alright, sick. Double damage. Alright, this is kind of cracked, no? That's just going to do double damage now, right? Which means the slow's good, but I'm sorry, I would prefer this to be as such. Alright, fingers crossed. Let's see how we go. It is pouring outside and super windy. It's really annoying that is... Holy shit! That is crazy! That was like 6,000 damage. 8,400. Anyway, what I was just saying before I just got my mind blown, is that this is a 6-second cooldown. This is a 5-second cooldown. So unfortunately, this is activating before this procs the first time. So we have to wait for a full run to go through before anything happens. Which is obviously fine because it's sick, but yeah. Do I want to go crit skills or do I want to go Jules? We're gonna go Jules. That other person is pissed, I bet. Yeah, there's definitely, like, when you verse Jules character, this is the thing as well, is I started versing some Jules characters and just got super annoyed. Because there are some stupid setups out there. So we're going to go Line Cook. First time use a tool. Each fight charge 2 to 3 food for 1 second. How many tools we got? We only got that. And then that's just charging that. Actually, we don't need that. First 5 times use of food, each fight slow an item for 1 second. No, because then we got the crit, so first 5 times you crit. So we are going to actually upgrade that for the crit ability. Go to Gastro. This item is so cool as well. But unfortunately, we don't have enough hot plates to make it work.
I'm happy to just lock this build in. So right now, all we're doing is we're just stacking the shielded apron. We'll go Trash Titan because if we can get Juggler, then it's kind of GG. I think if we get Juggler, this is a 10-win build. It still is a little bit on the slower side, unfortunately. But that's fine. Alright, we're gonna roll here just in case there's an apron on the other side. Hotbox is sick. Okay. Wow, hotbox with Emu. And then with some slow item. I disagree. One rotation, the next hit, you are at 6k damage. True. There's no food. Alright. Pizza's sick as well. That's got a 6 mult cast just base, which is pretty crazy. Alright, let's see how we go against Echelon. No one will survive a crit either. We'll see. Oh, they got a legendary item. This is the one thing you don't want to go up against, or you want in your arsenal, because that's going to fuck us. If we... Holy shit! Quick! Oh, we're done. We're done. Oh, what a save! Let's go! Woo! Pie! Pie! Oh, that was a sweat, my guy. That was a sweat. This one's really cool. When you crit with an adjacent item, charge this 1 second. So obviously in this scenario, that would work really freaking well. And that also gives adjacent items plus 10 crit chance. So with this one, shields equal to crit chance. So we could potentially pop that in like so. Just to guarantee that procs, but for now I'd prefer to have the haste. The other build was insanely good and you still beat it. Well, yeah, but these are some, like, dude, some of these Jules builds that are coming out now are freaking crazy. Like, that's the caliber that we're up against, and it's day 11. We've still got 4 days left. So yeah, shit's getting tough. Alright, there we go. Basket's finally reduced. That's taken us way too long as well. But now that that's on 5-second cooldown, we've got a much better chance. Alright, it's looking good now. I was gonna say, if we did get that ability, I would probably remove the middle then. Alright, sells non-weapon items. Can we get a basket, please? I really wanna... Adjacent region items have region equal to... No, because we need to keep the crit items. Recycle. Just trying to keep some gold. There we go. That's what I was hoping to find a basket. I'm glad we did. When you use a food, charge another food 2 seconds. At the start of each day, get a small or medium food. That's good, but that's not a food. So I'm gonna grab that. Alright, so that's down to a 4-second cooldown. That's 4-second cooldown. That's 6 seconds. Alright, is the dress what is making your force field level damage so fast? Yes. So it's called, so it's the apron. Apron lol, yeah. So our apron has 2000 shield plus crit chance. So if that crits right now, that's 4000 shield right there. So it's just an absolutely insane amount of shield. Bang. So yeah, apron is similar to what dog used to be. So if you ever played pig, dog used to be for every small item you sell, increase the damage. That's essentially shielded apron. So when you buy a food, you gain 30 shield, but because it's shielded, it has double shield plus it has crit chance. So we're roughly doing about 4,000. Yeah, 1 proc, 4,388 shield, and then we have obsidian force field, which deals double damage. And it deals damage equal to shield. So it does 1 cast, 4,000, it's doing 8,000 damage. It's stupid. It genuinely is the absolute luckiest setup that we could have. I'm gonna go to all in. I can't move this. When using adjacent food, I can't move that out of the way, which is really annoying. We're gonna roll here. That's sick. Okay. I need to do this. But I think that is okay. We don't have any burn items, no. So we won't do that. Chocolate bars. Sells foods, sure.
That's freaking cool. If we get gingerbread plus shielded apron, then we're doing about 400 burn in a single hit. Like, that's sick. But yeah, I don't have any gold. I'm poor. That is a fun item, which actually may be super viable now, because after 3 seconds, that'll click in 1.5, which will be 4.5 seconds, which will be 0.5 seconds faster than that. I think this may actually be faster. And your weapons deal double crit damage. I think this may be a faster build. I think that works. Is that 6 seconds? Yeah, funnily enough, I think that actually is better. Okay, 2 XP, definitely. Sell skills, what do we got? First time you crit each fight, freeze an item for 3 seconds. When you haste, your items gain plus crit chance. I'm going to sell the energy potion, and I'm going to go stunning strike. And teach diamond to your skills. Leftmost. Oh, stop it! Stop it, stop it, stop it. That is sick. Are you freaking serious? That's not legit. That can't be legit. This is just gonna be insane. This will be like 10,000 damage in 5 seconds.
Sometimes I
14,000 damage in 5 seconds. This didn't even cast. Less than 6.5 seconds. This is crazy. Hence why I choose not to really play this game. This is why I choose to play this game. To do shit like this. This is just so dumb. If we can get Moonrock here, this thing Moon Orb, then we're golden. Oh, because our haste slows.
The moon is small. There is no room for your greed.
Alright, give us Moon Orb or give us your skill, please, sir. Alright, first time you use a larger item each fight, slow all items 1 second. The first time you fall below half health each fight, haste all items 1 second. First time you use a large item each fight, slow all items 1 second, sure. I wish this were more of a deck building game where you can only use certain skills every 3rd turn or something similar. Oh. I get what you're saying, I don't know if I agree.
As a GSM and master merchant, I can sell you things. This is a gift at any price.
Like, I get it, but at the same time, like,
I'm almost sure that was a good trade.
I just hate meta PvP in any game, so I just like ways to limit it and make battles more dynamic.
yeah. But I think, I don't know, I think this game is just created so freaking well. I mean, I say that now because I'm having a good run, but if I'm having a terrible run, obviously I'm saying something the complete opposite.
Like my crew says at the bar. Another round.
That 30,000, that was 30,000 damage. That wasn't 30,000 damage, was it? 32,000 damage. I think they glitched. Oh, that critted. Holy shit, I just realized. Because that's double crit. And then this is critted whilst I had double damage. Which is why I did 32,000 damage. Not saying it's bad, it is built very well, just not my liking, but glad you're liking it a lot. Yeah, but come ask me if I'm liking it when I'm on a bad run. What do we got? 4 seconds. When you haste the food, charge it 1 second. Nah. No, but I get what you're saying. It's certainly not, certainly not everyone's cup of tea. That's for sure. And there's definitely things that can be improved. But at the same time, it is very well made, that's for sure. Yeah, I think we're just gonna run. Shield equal to your highest shield food. When you use an adjacent tool, charge this 1 second. So at 3 seconds, we charge this 1 second, which brings it down to 5 seconds. So this will activate before this does. That's... Watching your characters making me hungry, the graphics are really nice, baked goodies, lol, hell of a sandwich right there. Yeah, I'm actually genuinely contemplating it. I actually think it is... I do think it's viable. But I'm just trying to remember, because we got the other critty. So this is already charging stuff for us. Also, when you use a tool each fight, charge 3 food for 1 second. So that's getting charged. That's also getting charged.
I'd go halvesies on it, deal. Wavy, what do you reckon? Sandwich or basket? If the sandwich slowed, it's like a no-brainer. Unsure, I don't know the mechanics of them both very well. That's fair. Okay, I'm gonna test it out. I think I know. I think I'm done with the birthday cake. Although it has more shield. We're obviously getting so much shield from Shielded Apron. I actually just don't think it's. I don't think it's viable because it's the crit. Yeah, it's the crit that we want more than anything. I don't know, it's tough. The way the build is now will destroy everyone. That is true. I'm just wondering if we can make it better by adding in another 2,000. When you use an adjacent tool, charge this 1 second. I just realized if we bring this in here, that won't be at the same cooldown. So that's not actually going to work. So that was, yeah. That was a long discussion for not much reason. Alright. I'm going to lock in. Let's lock in here. Void Colossus. Can you please give us... I don't know what we want here. We don't really want anything. Cool. Upgrade an item. We'll go for skills. When you slow, weapons gain. Leftmost weapon has 25% damage to the cooldown. Cooldown of your rightmost weapon is reduced by 5%. Do we want to reduce the cooldown a little bit more? Not particularly. But why not? Alright, we got the dragon steak and cheese wheel. Got a Jules. And we'll grab a little bit more health. Alright. Fingers, toes, everything in between is crossed. Let's see how we go. Alright. Come on. Here we go. Oh. Let's go. Get wavy. Was that another comeback from 0? I'm pretty sure we were on... We were pretty close. I'm pretty sure we got the enchantment. Stoked with that one. Very, very nice. Let's go. good. Oh shit, almost legend. Yeah, we're getting there. Diamond 4, still got a little bit to go. But, almost there. Thank you, Pi. Thanks, Wavy. Let's see how we're going with Jules. Got 4. We're at a 33% 10 with Jules. I've only played 12 games, so four 10s. That's not bad. All right. What am I looking up? Path of Exile. So is it Path of Exile 2? Is that what I'm looking at, Pi? Or Path of Exile 1? Number 1. Okay, so Keepers of the Flames is the new thing that came out. Super slow. I hope it's... Is it? No, it's not. Crashing my stream. Overview. Path of Exile is an online action RPG set in the fantasy world of Rayclast. It is designed around a strong online item economy, deep character customization, competitive PvP, and ladder races. The game is completely free and will never be paid to win. Action RPGs have always been about two things: devastating skills and valuable items. Skills in Path of Exile are items, gems that grant abilities when socketed into equipment. A wide range of support gems allow the behavior of skills to be modified. You can augment your fireball to chain from enemy to enemy or split into multiple flaming projectiles. Up to 5 support gems can affect a skill at any time because gems level up independently and some are hard to find. They can be very valuable in trade. Is this the passive skill tree behind? Like, is it actually genuinely that big? All of Path of Exile's character classes share its vast passive skill tree, starting at one of 7 distinct locations dictated by their chosen class. Players can focus on the core specialties of their class or travel across the tree to build complex combinations of skills from various disciplines. Scattered across the tree are keystone passives that drastically alter the way a character is played. Resolute Technique removes your ability to get critical strikes, but also prevents enemies evading your attacks. Necromantic Aegis grants the properties of your shield to your minions rather than to you. Craftable jewels allow you to dynamically modify the tree itself, adding custom properties or influencing the effects of nearby passive skills. Can I tell you, like, one of my favorite things about pretty much any game I play is a good skill tree? Hence why Skyrim was one of my favorite games, was just because of the skill tree and how vast I thought that was. But also, obviously, Borderlands. Cyberpunk 2077 tickled that itch beautifully. But if you have a good skill tree in a game, that is a huge tick for me, so I really like that. The world of Rayclast. Rayclast is a dark, brutal continent, scarred by mysterious catastrophes of the past and inhabited by creatures of nightmare. The very environment challenges exiles who dare explore it. We're sick of the recent trend towards bright, cartoony RPGs. The art style we chose for Path of Exile is dark, gritty, and realistic.
The raid class is terrifying and we've tried hard to do it justice. In Path of Exile, replayability is key. All world areas, including outdoor ones, are instanced for your party and randomly generated, right down to the magic properties of the monsters that dwell in them and the treasure they guard. Item system. Path of Exile is completely designed around items. Any game systems that can be itemized with random properties have been. Our flasks are persistent items that have mods. Our endgame areas can be found as map items that have mods altering their challenges and rewards. We've gone as far as removing gold as a currency and basing our trade economy around orbs that can randomly re-roll the properties of other items. We have carefully constructed our item system for veterans of the best action RPGs. Hold over the above items. I don't know if that's working. Alright, leagues and events. One of the things that's most fun about playing a competitive online action RPG is taking part in a leveling race on a fresh server. In Path of Exile, we want to capture this feeling without constantly resetting our main economy, so we've created a set of race leagues that are run frequently as separate game worlds, with their own ladders and economies. In addition to regular races, leagues can substantially modify the game rules. In an ancestral league, ancient totems exist alongside groups of monsters, augmenting their abilities. In turbo leagues, monsters move and attack 60% faster than normal. Varying in duration from 1 hour to several months, players can enter these leagues to show off their mastery of the game and compete to win valuable prizes. This looks really interesting, actually. So why would I play 1? Keepers of the Flame is current league. Okay. Why would I play Path of Exile 1 verse 2?
Crikey, mate, have a look at this.
I'm not fighting you. I'm just curious. I'm like curious. I'm like, what's the difference between 2 is entirely different. Okay. 1 is legendary. What's the difference? What level do you start at? Just about everything, to be honest. Graphics are better in 2, but 1 is enormously deep, like crazy deep. How much there is to do and work on. Alright, let's see how big this is. Alright, Path of Exile. I already have it in my library. And I have a level 3 character, so I wonder if I've already played it. Alright, it's not installed. It requires 52 gigs. So we're not going to be playing that today, but I am super duper intrigued. And I do want to play it, so that is most certainly going to be on the list. I might download it tonight, Pi. I have over 7,000 hours in it. Holy shit. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I genuinely am. But we're gonna do it once again. Over 10 years though. Okay. That's still pretty crazy. Is it like, how does it work? So is it like, I don't know, what do you, like, how do you play a game for like 10 years? Like, like what's new? What changes? And how, I guess the other question is, how am I going to not get caught behind by being a new player? Like, how can I catch up? Because it's like, what's the point in going into a PvP zone if I'm just going to get slaughtered by someone who's been playing for 10 years? Because they add new mechanics and new leagues, new economy every 3 months. Right, so like it becomes like a new world, is that... Am I understanding that correctly? You will not PvP anyone. That is a small portion of the game. Right. Okay. Okay. Turbo Instant Noodles is sick.
Why fight when we can do peace?
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend
Keepers of the Flames is not even 3 weeks in, so another 1.5 months to go. Whole point of the game is just learning and seeing how far you can get, which of the league mechanics you like the most to build your resources and income. I'm super intrigued now. So another 2.5 months. Yeah, dude, I'm freaking intrigued. I think I'm gonna like it. It sounds hella fun. Come on, Jules. Got it.
does not defeat me.
Alright, ladies and gents, this is going to be the last run for the day. I know it's Friday night, but I want to have some me time as well. But in saying that, this is probably still going to take, knowing me, an hour, hour and a half at least. We like to cook. Alright, we're definitely going to rip against Eccentric Etherite once again. Let's see how we go. Alright, Pi, I need to run. You made me hungry. Great catching up again. That's totally cool, bro. You go do you. Go grab something to eat. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream. Very, very much appreciated, and I will see you next time. But yeah, hopefully we'll play some Path of Exile together. I think that might be a plan. Oh, far out. I can certainly answer any questions for you. There will be many. Alright, that sounds good, dude. No, I appreciate you, mate. Thank you so much. Alright, that's alright, that's alright. We got the durian. I'll get rid of the decanter. We'll probably have another opportunity for that. Get rid of that. Get rid of the pasta. Buy the durian. We want the durian. We want the shield. Oh, I don't want to sell all three of these. I really want the turbo noodles. I want... Night Pie. Thanks again. I don't think I can do it. Alright, I'm doing it. Alright, that was so dumb. Where's the chilled spot? Yes! That's so good. How are we doing this build yet again? This build is genuinely going to get us to legend. We're going to become a #1 Jules player in the world by playing this build. Thanks so much to everyone who has tuned in, isn't tuning in at the moment. Appreciate your viewership. If, like Pi, you've got a game that you want to see me play, let me know. Nice. That. Getting that apron leveled up so good already. Oh,
Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Ba, 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 ba. Stop it. Stop it. Upgrade a bronze tier item. That's silver. Yeah, I think we upgrade. Upgrade the basket. Get that CDR down. I'm actually going to grab a silver tier item here. Nice. Cool. Gonna do all that. Ba ba ba. We're back. We've been on a bit of a slump lately, but I don't know. I feel like just Jules makes us feel good. We're cooking here. We're cooking up. We're chefing it up in the kitchen, cooking it up, bringing you the best 10 win builds we can get. Alright. What's this one? Blueberry pie. We can't do that. We're just gonna grab the basket. Do I want the microwave? I think I'm gonna need the microwave. I think I should. I think I should. I think I should. I think I should. I think I will. I think that's how we're gonna do it. Can't afford anything there. We're gonna snack time. Do I want to try flame juggler? No, because I got no. Oh, we got the burn item there, but why? Why risk it? Oh, fuck it. No, we're doing it for the XP. For the XP. Come on, we got this. We got this. We got this. Come on, come on, proc. We're good. All right. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We got this. 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 Nice. Da, da, da. First time an enemy falls below half health, burn 15. Let's go. That's a great skill for early game. Alright, we've got 8. Your food gain 10 shield, +1 burn, +1 regen for the fight. When you use an adjacent tool, charge this 2 seconds? be silly. I can't. Nah. In good consciousness. I don't like prep station. I'm gonna grab noodles. I'm just trying to scale the apron as much as we can. When you haste items gain +1 crit chance 100%. Start next fight with some shield. Let's freaking go. Oh, oh, this is gonna be a tough one. I reckon this is gonna be a tough little cookie.
Oh, in the kitchen. The meat
That
tastes
cast, that simultaneous. We got so lucky there that we got that shield, that we did relax beforehand. Medium items, what do we got? Dragon melon. When you crit with an adjacent item, charge another item 1 second. This is a crazy item. When you crit with an adjacent item, charge another item 1 second. That plus basket on a multicast? Because, like, we put that there. That's insane. Anyway, we're gonna chuck that there for now. I like the dragon melon. I want to hold on to this. We're gonna keep running it like that. I'm gonna hold on to the dragon melon. I think Spice Rack is sick. I can't afford it right now. Give us a shield item. What do you got? Birthday cake. Mad. Go up against Scoville. I'm just really chasing the EXP at the moment. I'm not, not trying to. Nice. Yeah, just chasing the EXP at the moment, just trying to get some levels. Get to level 10 ASAP. Get some food. Nice. Charge adjacent items. Charge another small item. Charge an adjacent item. Huh? I could be going crazy here, but this... I just feel like this could potentially cook. And like, chef up real good. You know what I mean? I'm just not 100%. We're gonna fight a monster. Let's see how this goes. We go up against Perennial Duelists. We got Black pepper, curry, black pepper. Let's see how it goes. We may need to put black pepper next to black pepper. That may be the... Yeah, I think black pepper next to black pepper is the play here. It's changing into a burn build. I've just realized. Yeah, we want to keep that. When you use another food item, charge this. We'll hold those. Okay. Let's just see how this goes. I don't think this is a great build, but I'm happy to lose my perfect status to test this out. How is this working? This is actually surprisingly decent. I'm genuinely perplexed. Like, this is a build that shouldn't realistically work, but is. Heated, this item's cooldown is reduced by 50%. We can hold on to that. When using adjacent food or tool, shield 10. I have a weird idea about like putting the saffron next to a pumpkin and then having the black pepper curry leading off the right hand side. Let's get rid of birthday cake. We'll grab the pumpkin. Roll. What do we got? Cookbook. At the start of each day, upgrade a food of a lower tier. Charge a food 2 seconds. I've never seen this before. Obviously, very, very sick item. This is, okay, this is getting really interesting now. At the start of each day, upgrade an item. This charges the food 2 seconds, so we put it next to... Ah, it doesn't... But even just as an upgrader, I think that's epic. So we can get rid of the tea siphon. I will grab the cookbook. And then we don't need to worry about the dragon melon.
Um. Yeah. Yeah, let's run it like this. Yeah, let's just test this against dying. We're getting the same amount of XP. We use a weapon against plus 6% credit for the fight. That sounds good to me. Alright, Obsidian Fang, cool. Non-weapon items have plus 10% crit chance. I'm cool with that. Do we want to rest again? We will. We'll sell that. I think this is so cool. I just don't know how to fully lean into it without adjacent burn items gain +2 burn for the fight when you slow charge this 2 seconds. This is getting into like emu territory where we've got this mixed with an emu or something like that. It's cool. I just don't know how to make it work. We'll definitely hold on to the cookbook. I think that's sick. We'll hold on to the rest there. I'm gonna grab that. Sell that off. Reroll, see what's the next store. That's chilled. We don't have any stresses about that. I do like a nice swan. Yeah, let's see. Let's just see how this goes. Hopefully we can get a couple. What's that? 666. Sweet, and it's done. Nice. Go to Kina Babina. What do you got for us? We're using adjacent food. Charges 2 seconds. That freezes. We'll grab food there. Grab some pickled food. The pickled peppers. When you burn, this gains +3 burn for the fight with black pepper and make like a line. That would have worked really, really well. Alright, we'll grab Laurel's favorites. I want to get rid. I'm going to get rid of Dragon Melon. Grab Laurel's favorites. Sell Laurel's favorite. To buy coffee. And I'm going to put the coffee there. No. No, I like that like as is. Get a small burn item. Hopefully it's a food. It's not a food. That's fine. I don't think we can beat Thug. So I'm gonna go Treasure Turtle. Like, we're good, we're just not at Thug level yet. And I'd rather guarantee the XP than risk not having it. We've got shield skills, let's see what we've got. When you crit, your shield items gain plus 10 shield for the fight. First time using an item each fight shield equal to 15% max health. When you use a weapon, your shield items gain plus 3 shield. When you crit, your shield items gain plus 10 shield for the fight.
You wield it well enough. A shield can be its own kind of weapon.
I think the other one's definitely viable as well. The shield equal to health. Get wavy, that was weird. My game froze and when I logged back in, it was rolled back a few days. Dude, I've never seen that. That is weird. That is super weird. It always seems to be like, it's always like the same day. Or at least it has been in my experience. So yeah, that is freaking weird. I mean, it's kind of good though. If you made any errors, take advantage of it. At least you know what's coming up. Wade, how is it going, my friend? Happy Friday. I went back to a time before I joined the cult and it was a bad cult. Nice. Typical time anomaly and RNG is not the same. It used to be, but got changed in beta still. Fair enough.
Whoever said money can't buy class had neither.
Ba, 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 ba. Alright, what do we want? So ideally, we move that over there. And how do I want it? That's what we want. So we want a hot plate. Let's see. All right, that's fine. We can work with that. Boom, charge food. It's worth. What do you got for us? A bit more food. Bam, 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 bam. When you use a weapon, your shield items gain plus 3 shield for the fight. That's okay when you slow. If you have 5 or fewer items, you have plus 500 max health. We need 3 more. Use a weapon, your shield items gain plus 3 shield for the fight. Let's go for myself. I just woke up. What time is it in Germany? Hope you had a good sleep. Are you still waking up at crazy hours, or did you wake up at a reasonable time today? Come on, come on. Let's go. I don't know if this will work. I'm just intrigued. It's actually not that bad. Shadowed cloak. Let's see.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All about moderation.
Oh. Oh, we like cornucopia. Okay. We get rid of Shadow Cloak. Don't like that. Get the cornucopia. Pop that there. Pop. Ay, we can't do that. Alright, we can pop that there. I mean, that's a food. Charge your other heated items. That just charges that. Okay. I think we're just gonna run. I don't know if that works. Charge your food 3 seconds. There's nothing hasting. Nah. Nice. When you use an adjacent food, charge this 1 second. When you use another food item, charge this 1 second. Haste your food. Cool. Alright, that should work. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. Come on. Come on. Please. Nah, we are so screwed. Shit. Alright, he's out of ammo. Stop. He's out of ammo. Come on. How is this still... How does he keep... Alright, I think we got him now. Got him.
Says at the bar. Another round.
That critted. That was so good. That was so lucky. Alright, come on. Come on for the perfect upgrade an item. At the start of each day, upgrade a food of a lower tier. I mean, we upgrade the microwave, don't we? Bring that CDR down. I feel like we should have done... Yeah. Fight a monster. Let's go. Boss Harrow, come at us. Give us a little bit more XP. When any non-item is used, slow it for 2 seconds. Weapons deal plus 20 damage. Items have plus 12% crit chance. That'd be sick. Give us Keen Eye. Oh, I think we lose this.
I think Boss Harrow actually has us. Yeah, he's got us dead to rights. Holy shit. He like hard counters this build. Wow. That's not what you want. Go to Zara. That's all we got. First 5 times you use your leftmost item each fight, hasten item for 1 second. First 4 times you slow each fight, charge a regen item 1 second. We got Harley working. We'll try Property Baron. I feel like he's going to beat us again, but we will give it a crack. Oh, see, this is where we get screwed. How much? What's? Oh, he's. Nice, 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 nice. Alright, that worked well. Sick. Nice. Ooh, okay. Scorch Pepper surprisingly changes things. If I sell this for 4, I go down to 7 plus 2. So that's got to go there. Charge your other heated items. Okay, this could potentially work, but it's really annoying not to be able to test it out. But I do feel like this is correct. So let's see. Come on, get the perfect win. Do it for the perfect win. Do it for the perfect win. Get it done. Get it done. Get it done. Nah. Come on. Oh, come on.
So close. Oh, that's incredibly frustrating. So close. Yeah, we'll go against Trash Titan here. Juggler's not too difficult to finagle into the build. I feel like we should have... Ooh, enchants an item with crit chance effects. Certainly will. I think I want to do it on the apron. Nah, I'll do it on the drone. Yeah. Yang. Alright, come on. 2-10 wins in a row. Let's go. 2-10 wins in a row. Let's go. Oh, we're so cooked here. Holy shit. That's epic. Well done. Well done. Wow. Wow, we just went from genuinely having this on lock to questioning whether or not we'll get the win or not. How things can change so quickly. First 5 times use of food, each fight hasten item for 1 second. Cool. Get small items. We crit with adjacent item charge just 1 second. Alright, let's see how this goes. That needs to be upgraded as well. Hopefully we can. Alright, sells medium and large items. When you crit with food, charge to other food 1 second. When you crit with food, should charge to other food. When I crit with this, charge this. When I crit with this, charge this. Sick. Fight a monster. Let's test this out. Frustrate champion. Come on. I just realized I should have done the other way around. I should have gone for relax. But we'll see how this goes now. Alright, let's see how this goes. Please, first time you've already got freeze potion, okay. Teaches diamond tier skills. When you crit, burn items gain +3. When you slow, weapons gain +6. If you have at least 7 items. When you slow, how many times am I slowing here? I don't think I'm slowing enough times. Your heal or regen items gain +9% crit chance. Yeah. Alright. Let's see if we can lock in the 10. Oh, this would be so frustrating if we had almost a perfect run and then choked on the 10th win just to lose the run. We're up against a dually. I'm pretty sure this is a done. Yeah, we're done. So frustrating. So frustrating. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, on that note, that will be the end of the stream. Thank you so much to anyone and everyone who has tuned in on this fantastic Friday afternoon. It was super close. We've had a few good runs with Jules. I'm quite enjoying her actually now. But unfortunately, we are gonna have to wrap up the stream. I'm gonna go have some dinner and chill out for a little bit for the weekend. But please stay in. We're gonna jump into Kalatka's stream. Jump into Kalatka's stream. Stay tuned.